Interesting part of the Premiere Rush is add a graphic. In two ways you can add your permade graphic. One, click on this plus and graphic. As you can see, we have three main graphic: titles, transition graphics, and overlays. Or you can click here and add graphic. If you add a graphic, when you click in this area in the timeline, you can see its properties in this graphic. You can explore them. For example, we are beginning from the title. If you click on more, you can access more graphics. It's very interesting. These graphics that has a black background, it means there are alpha. The alpha is this. If you drag it in your scene, as you can see the clip below them. It means there are alpha. There has an alpha, but some of them does not have just a clip. And we don't have any complex settings. First name, last name, it means here. You can change it. If you change it, for example, tutorial cells, it changed to tutorial cells. Okay, it's not complex. The text exactly here, right here. What's in it? You can change the font style, font size, text color, outline if you want. You can add a shadow, and after that you can control the shadow opacity, shadow blur, shadow distance, as you can see, shadow angle, which angle is, character spacing, line spacing for the paragraph styles, and lots of interesting settings here. And after that you can change the shape, change the shape of the color, outline, shadow. Okay, the setting is very simple and straightforward. For example, in this we have an alpha because it has a black. As you can see, it has an alpha in a black area. The clip below, you can see the clip below that, and it is interesting. Okay, all graphics these are motion graphics title. Okay, but the settings and animations, you can just increase or decrease the length of them, but in its settings you can just change the names and fonts and shapes. Okay, you can change the color if you want. We don't have any complex settings. This is Premiere Rush. You can do anything easily in that. For the people that don't want to confuse with complex settings, the Premiere or also. For example, this follow your channel. It's very interesting, as you can see. If you want to change its size, you can. I've explained that, but I explained it here. You can change the width and aspect ratio. You can change the position to position it in your scene. Very easy. You can change rotation if you want, or type any number that you want. Okay, so you can change the position and size very easily. Okay, please explore them to know which title we have here. We have a lot subtitle here. These are black that has alpha. You can see the clip below that. As you can see, we have interesting titles, everything. For example, this. It's exactly in your corner of your clip. Interesting. As you can see, it has an interesting motion graphic. You can do anything with that. Okay, transition. The transition, for example, the transition between two clips. You can add transition between two clips. You can go into the more to access more transition. As you can see, the black area, it means, for example, if you add a transition in between them, we have something like this. As you can see, this is a transition. We can go from another clip. For example, this. As you can see, in this transition, we have no alpha. And after that, a little alpha at the end. So you can add it here, reduce its length in between them, and as you can see, that's nice. Okay, you can add rotator in its settings. Going to the graphic, just you can change the font of. When you click on the title, it will be highlighted and you can type your font here. Awesome. Change font size, colors. Here you can change the shape. We have a lots of shape here. You can change the color them. Okay. Test transition. For example, this transition. You have to click insert them in between, but not exactly in between them. Like this, because they have an alpha. Because they have an alpha, the black things will happen. You have to bring them above the clips that you want to transition between them. As you can see, they are an alpha. We have to see the clip below that. And after that, that's it. Okay. Explore all these transitions. They are very interesting, and VR motion graphic. The overlay, interesting part is overlay. You can, for example, those are the graphics that puts over your clip. For example, this. It's simulating recording simulation. Okay. There has a motion graphic. For example, you can add your end card for your YouTube, for example. Interesting. Okay. And lots of things here. For example, this overlay. As you can see, it has an interesting motion graphic. In the setting, just you can change the fonts, change the shape, color, and anything. Hello, my friends. To continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.